I heard something today that made a lot of sense to me. It's a semantics game. That's all that's going on. It's all about the words that you use, the words you can't use, and in what circumstances you use certain words. Are we talking about comic books here? I guess this is the world we live in now. But first, we'll get some comic books out of the way. Thrilling Comics issue number 1. I wrote the Silver Streak story on this. Check it out. It's on Indiegogo right now, fully funded, and you will get the book. Fatal is also on Indiegogo. Massive, massive success. We're almost at $92,000. Back it if you haven't yet. Help us to get to 100K. That would be amazing. And then also Downcast issue number 1, new comic book coming out through Alterna Comics. Maybe you have been following Downcast. This is your opportunity to get the newsprint version, or if you didn't get it because crowdfunding's expensive, this is your route in for inexpensive comics, only $1.99. All right, so it's kind of interesting because at the same time that new superheroes finally have been created that represent whatever South Korea, why not North Korea? They already have a superhero. I hear, self-proclaimed superhero, but South Korea has a superhero, and then it turns out that they're starting to catch on. DC and Marvel are starting to catch on in that it's not about recreating or redoing. I say that, and right here at the top of the screen we have new Batman proves he's just as hardcore as Bruce Wayne. He's new Batman because of his skin color. But they've also learned that recreating the same heroes is not that interesting. It's lost its power. You create a new superhero, that's cool. But what's even better is create a villain. Finally make a new villain. DC's catching on. I'm waiting for Marvel to get there. Make new villains, make them diverse. They're more interesting anyway. And is it or is it not okay to poke fun at Jewish people? It shouldn't be okay for anyone, or it should be okay for everyone. Why is there this dance? The thing is, if you're talking about Palestine, it's okay. If you're talking about literally anything else, it's not okay. So that's your rule of thumb.
It's the same percentage of people aren't wearing masks as they are in other states, which makes me mental because we're California. We're supposed to be a little more woke than that. But
the words we use, mainly headlines. So we're looking at Gina Carano here, and this is a perfect example. I remember well when Gina Carano first stepped onto the screen of The Mandalorian and she beat up The Mandalorian. A lot of people were like, what? Why is she beating up The Mandalorian? Turns out, plot twist, if Gina Carano ends up being kind of conservative or really even just like centrist at this point, it doesn't matter. People are gonna love Gina Carano, and they're gonna love the fact that she beat up the Mandalorian because he's kind of an SJW in real life. Is that weird or what? So you could make superheroes any color you want. It just depends on who they vote for. But in this case, the words are not fans attack female star. Remember what happened in all throughout Star Wars the past several years. If you were upset with a character, they made it an attack on the actor. Okay? But in this case, it's not attacking women. This is Gina Carano's problem. So the Mandalorian star Gina Carano faces backlash for controversial Instagram post. My goodness, what did she post? She says Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Now, keep in mind here, she's taking the sides not of the Nazis. She's taking sides of the oppressed, in this case, Jews. Okay? Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? Then she apparently deleted the post, I'm guessing because Disney made her do so. Nothing unreasonable here that she said, though. Couldn't we all agree that that's where oppression starts? If you get an entire group of people to say that it's okay to hurt, it's okay to hate this one particular group of people for X number of reasons, that they're garbage cans, they're garbage humans, then people are willing to do insane things, and that gives political power to people who are willing to take action on it. Would we even disagree on this? I don't think so. But in this case, it's not fans go after female actress, Star Wars actress, over anti-Nazi statements. That could have been the headline. No, it's not the headline. We'll go same story, different headline. Hashtag fire Gina Carano reignited over Mandalorian stars post comparing political divide to Nazi Germany. Well, there was a little bit of a political divide, wasn't there? Or there was supposed to be political homogeny, and that's why apparently one group of people had to go. Again, she's defending, like, what's up with the oppression circle here? Again, it has nothing to do with her being female. It has everything to do with her politics. That's really what this is about. One more headline here. Mandalorian star Gina Carano under fire for controversial social media post. Was it controversial though? I don't know. I would think we'd all agree. Like, most people are going to agree on it. Why is there a controversy? I don't understand. Opinion. Does Gina Carano realize that not all Nazis wore uniforms? Okay. Again, she wasn't defending the Nazis. She was saying that they were terrible people. And at the same time, if you're selling out your own brother, cousin, sister, everybody, neighbor, to the Gestapo, then maybe you're a terrible person. Maybe it goes beyond semantics, but it's the word Nazi that's important to crazy people. That's the important word that can only be used as a weapon against their particular enemies. Anyway, it's a crazy clown world that we live in as I look at pop culture and the way that things are on a rapid mudslide. But at the same time, I think that things are actually getting better. If I go back to where we start here, this is a good idea. Make a new superhero if you want to represent said group. Though I'll say South Korea probably has a lot going on as far as comics. Korean comics are in no place, no need of representation. But go for it. This is, great. New villains, do it. It shouldn't be offensive to anybody if there's a new villain. You want to have more females, make a villain. They don't always have to be heroes. They don't always have to be an existing hero that you turn into a woman. Make a great villain. Everyone is obsessed with the Joker. They love the Joker. They love Harley Quinn. These are the characters that are going to have a lot more longevity, especially if you just make a good character. One complaint though, why does everybody, like every female character, have the side of their head shaved? A little bit more haircut diversity would be nice. I see this, seriously, it's everywhere now. I don't even know a single woman in real life. Maybe I'm not fashionable enough. That's the thing. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, sort of a variety hour. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to check out Thrilling Comics, Fatal, and Downcast issue #1 on Alterna Comics. Right now you can get it at alternaaccess.com. And there's going to be more to come. They have a forum here. I got to show you this real quick. There's a forum on alternaaccess.com. And I'm going to start using this a bit more. What I want to do is start directing updates for future Downcast books here first. So I think it's a good thing that Alterna is doing, Peter Samedi is doing. There's some respectable views here for this being such a new forum. So check it out, and I will see you in the next video.